guess we're back.
Here we are.
Monday. And let's catch our breath, Aaron.
No, I'm busy already.
Yeah, it has been.
Now on to more funny news, amusing news, if you will.
Hey, look, it's Chris Ortiz. He's here
Oh, there he is.
from Newscasting.
If it's Monday, I'm here, right?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
I guess your little kid kept you up last night, huh?
Yeah, she didn't care about my early alarm. So.
No. How old is your daughter?
She just turned 2.
Oh,
So.
that's a fun age.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be a fun phase for you. You've heard all about the twos, haven't
People
you?
told me to embrace for the next year, so.
You just have to smile.
Yep. Well, someone told me that everything is a phase. So if your kid is a tantrum, she's gonna get out of it. Or if she's being really good, she's gonna, that's just a phase as well. So just
It's all
kinda,
a phase.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
But you'll survive it.
Well, I hope so.
All right. Well, you got a couple of hot topics this week at newscasting.com.
Yeah, we actually have some fun ones with this one. This was, I can't remember who proposed it, but once they proposed, like, this is gonna be an awesome list. And it was how to tick off a New Mexican. And there are certain things that if you say around a New Mexican, they just boil up or,
Yes.
Or get annoyed.
Get annoyed. Yeah. So this was a fun one. This was really fun to come up with. And I think a lot of people can relate to this one.
Yeah.
First one is chili versus chili.
Oh.
One with the I, one with the E.
Yes.
And if you ever refer to our green chili spelled incorrectly, you will definitely be reprimanded by the nearest New Mexican.
Yes.
So
I've seen this a lot, like on Twitter. Somebody writes chili wrong on Twitter, so everybody will, retweet them like, that's not the right way, and like people attack.
Yeah.
You will get harassed.
It's not that we don't like the one, the chili with beans.
Right.
We like that.
We like that with Frito pies. And,
Sure. But you got to know the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just don't confuse the two.
Yeah.
Chili here is a national treasure. So.
Yeah, you go over to Texas and say, oh, can I have some green chili on the side? And they give you the other chili. You're like, oh, no longer New Mexico.
Yeah. Okay, what's another one?
Not knowing that New Mexico is part of the United States.
Oh my gosh.
I think everyone has a story where
Everybody's had that.
you're in another state, like, oh, you're from Mexico? New Mexico. No, so.
Sorry, we can't ship out of the country.
Right. We've
What?
all had that.
You're right above us. What are you talking about?
I know, I feel like we have to carry a map around and like, no, it's right here.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is the New Mexico magazine. They have in the back, one of our 50 is missing.
Yeah, that's been
and
a
they
column.
always have a full page of funny stuff. And it's sad is that happens all the time.
All day long.
So just don't do it when you're
Right.
to New Mexico.
Yeah.
This was a fun one. Apparently, New Mexico has a hate-love with Chipotle.
All right. I'm here
Really?
to back up Chipotle. Okay?
Okay.
I love burritos. And trust me, I love a New Mexican burrito any day of the week. Chipotle, I was one of the first people to write a request for Chipotle to come to New Mexico. I'm a huge fan.
I like the place.
And it's very different from New Mexican burritos.
Right.
So you can love both.
You can have both. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. Now it's ranked #1 burrito in New Mexico, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I was actually at Chipotle, so I took the photo. So obviously I eat there. And when I posted it to our Facebook page, people just went ballistic. They're like, how dare you
saw
this is
that.
New Mexico?
Yeah.
And so we had to include this in the list.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like I like both burritos. I like an authentic, green chili, rice on the outside of the burrito. But every once in a while, I like to go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Sure.
But if they got in green chili, they would kill.
Oh yeah.
It has to be out the door.
Yeah, they don't have that. They haven't adapted. But they're doing okay otherwise.
I think they're doing okay. I think they're gonna be just.
Oh
fine.
gosh, the
Yeah.
first month they opened off of Manal or San Mateo, it was line out the door for at least 2 months.
Yep.
It was insane.
Yeah. So they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Another one is just lumped us in with the Southwest and just considers us part of Arizona.
I get this
or
a
Texas.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you live in New Mexico. I was in Phoenix. Yeah, right. Well,
You
good.
guys- No, no. I was in Phoenix last week, and it was very different. Trust me.
I think some people, we're one of the flyover states, and you're one of those ones with a cactus, right? They can't.
Right. Yeah.
They can't tell.
Well, and we can't expect them to know all that stuff. But yeah, I get that a lot with. Oh yeah, well, I was in Phoenix, and they describe. they think we're just like that,
Just like
only smaller.
Right,
Yeah.
So I just want to do it to someone.
Don't do it.
Another one is assume we all speak Spanish
Yeah.
or access to be their translator. I know a lot of us do, but I don't speak that much Spanish, and so when someone tries to ask me to translate or try to speak in Spanish, I gotta say, no bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always say I know enough Spanish to be dangerous.
yeah.
Well, I've had the again with the not realizing where New Mexico is. People asking, "Oh, so do people speak English there?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
yeah, they do."
And we take your dollars.
Yeah, that's another one too. Is if they take pesos or not.
Right.
Yeah. I've heard that a couple times.
We'll
Sad.
take your dollars. It's okay.
Yeah.
Another one is with the popularity of Breaking Bad,
Right.
everyone seems they know what Albuquerque is all about because they've seen Walter Weiss and Pinkman
Sure.
on the show. So they have an understanding of Albuquerque. They've seen one side of Albuquerque. But they really don't know Albuquerque unless you really come here.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's something that people get annoyed by is they think they know us from the show.
Yeah, and I went to New York last year, and I had I referenced oh yeah, it's where Breaking Bad was filmed. Like, oh yeah, and, like you guys have a big drug issue there. I was like,
No, it's a TV show.
Well, that's a TV show, so does not fully reflect our state. So please don't judge us by that. And they're like, oh, okay.
Nothing on RV, so
No.
not a good one.
Yeah, that happens in my backyard all the time. Don't worry.
Walter White's my neighbor.
Yeah.
Well, some people they think he is. So that was a really fun list, and I think we can all relate. And maybe we should do a sequel.
Yeah, well, there's more, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah. Now,
Okay, what's the next one?
the next story. I'm a West Sider, so I can
Oh.
easily judge the East Siders because it's always like the East Siders hate the West Side. Like, oh, I don't want to cross the river, and the other way around.
In a way, Albuquerque is really like two towns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Divided by a river. And what side of town do you live on?
I live up by
He's
the
an East
tram.
Sider.
Okay. So I used to live on the east side. Now I live on the west side, and it is really two different worlds.
It is.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
So these are a couple of signs that you're a west sider.
A West Sider or an East Sider?
A west sider.
Oh, okay. I thought this was an East. Okay, just kidding.
Well, that's going to be the sequel.
Oh,
Is this
okay.
where I become a snob because I don't live over there? Is that my cue?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
The first one is the commute.
Ah.
I know some people who don't cross the river unless it's an emergency or they're going to the movies.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, who live on the west side, they stay on the west side. And
It's like the other way around too. It's like I don't want to cross the river. East side is too far. West side is too far, and
Right.
I like to stay on my little side of town.
You can justify it pretty easy.
Yeah, I'll come to your party. Where do you live? Oh, on the other side. I'm not.
Off
I'm not going.
tramway, ooh.
Right.
If you live on the west side, you know about dust.
Yeah.
Anytime
Yeah.
it's windy, you're eating, some sand that day. And it just, because it all comes from the.
Well, there's so much just open ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not as developed.
Used to
so-
be worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot worse, so it's much better now. But still, good point.
So it's something all West Siders can kind of relate to.
Yep.
I'm kind of biased, but I think we have the best views of the Sandias because we're kind of step back and you can look at the whole landscape. When you're up where you are, you can't really see.
I'm right on it.
You're actually in the mountains, so
I can sit in the backyard and watch the tram go up. So
Aw.
nice.
which is fun.
I could create a whole Instagram account of just Sandia photos.
Oh, every time I look
Like-
at my feed, I'm like,
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
always posting a photo of the Sandias. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. It is a good view.
I think West Siders are kind of used to construction. And I think it's
Oh
the
my
norm.
God.
I don't ever remember driving and not seeing cones or.
Yeah, my
construction.
daily commute consists of at least going through 3 construction sites. At least 3.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So we're gonna call these West Side problems.
Yes. Hashtag West Side Problems.
Yeah, good idea.
And the last one, this is pretty good. Everyone they think of the family Unser they think of the famous family. But for Westsiders, that's just a street
Yeah.
that we commute to and
Right.
how we get everywhere on our side. So
Yep.
it has a different meaning for us.
A lot of people think Coors is named after the beer. It's some guy.
It's just some guy.
It's some guy. I forget who it is, but it's
Huh.
not named after the beer at all.
Oh, interesting. I
Well, they're
didn't
getting free advertising.
All day long. Hey, Chris, this is fun. Newscastic.com, and everybody can go check it out. And it's super extra local. So if you want to see some fun stories like we've been describing today, that's where you go. Always fun to have you on.
Thanks, Chris. We'll see you next week.
All right. See if we can get a nap in today.
Yeah. go home and crash.
Yeah. All right, that's Newscastic. Up next, you want to lose some weight? We've got some people that can help you. We'll get into that next. Aaron and I will be back with more Morning Brew right after this.